Welcome to this channel. If your page is restricted and you have a message like this page isn't allowed to advertise, this is because the page didn't comply with one or more of our advertising policies affecting business assets or other standards, such as having too many ads rejected, attempting to circumvent our ad review process, participating in a fraudulent behavior, or associating with untrustworthy account. This is always very disturbing because you are running your advert, you are doing nothing wrong, but all of a sudden your page is getting restricted. In this video, I will take you through a step-by-step process of how to get your page reinstated. Okay, so first of all, I will tell you the reasons why it happens, then the steps that you should take. And even if you take those steps and you don't get a solution, what you should do. Although I know that if you follow those steps, it is going to, you are going to get a solution. So the number one reason why it happens is that it happens by mistake. It can happen most of the time. Facebook, when the system suspects any suspicious activity, it can just disable your page. Maybe you are trying to set up an advert. Maybe you are trying to do something that involves identity related issues, or logging into a new device. Sometimes it could be a mistake. So they suspect something wrong, so they just disable it. So they want you to confirm that you are the one, or they want you to request a review and they will take a look at it before they reinstate it. So that's number one. Number one, it could be a mistake. Number two, you could violate a policy. Most of the time, you could violate a policy such as some of those that they have mentioned. As you can see, they said having too many ads rejected. If you many of your ads are rejected, it's like you're not following their policies. So that's a violation of policy. If you attempt to circumvent the ad review process, circumventing the system means that you have something wrong on your advert. Like you are trying to advertise something that is against their advertising policies. And when they rejected it, you try to disguise it in a way that their system will not be able to recognize it. That is the circumventing systems policy. We have so many of them. We have the prohibited content. Prohibited content are the content that are not allowed to be sold on Facebook. You are trying to sell them. All those are against their policies. There are several of them. And then I will just recommend that if you want to know all of them, you have to come to Facebook advertising policies. Okay, so you click on this one, you come to this site. When you type Facebook advertising policies, good, so you click on this one. Okay, so when you click on this, you go down. These are all the advertising policies. Okay, I will leave the link in the description so that when you go through them, you will make sure you don't violate any of their policies. Okay, then so violation of policies, it will also be a mistake. Or maybe you have multiple pages and then maybe the first one was restricted and you are trying to create another page that is similar to the previous one. If you do that, you may have a problem. So just make sure that you don't violate any of those problems, because if you violate any of those problems, your account will be disabled. Okay, just like what you're seeing here. Now, I want to show you something shortly. Then after that, we will now go and appeal. We will appeal for the page. Okay, what I want to show you is that you should go back, come here, click on view account. Here, as you can see, the user account is not having any problem. You see, Facebook account, there's no problem on it. Okay, but the page is having a problem. Okay, so in this case, it means that if we appeal and the page is reinstated, we can advertise again. But if the business manager were having a problem, then even if the page is reinstated, you can't advertise. And most of the time, if the user account has a problem, you cannot even appeal for the page. Okay, and so if there are certain adverts that you did that you realize that they are against Facebook policies that could have led to the reason why your page is restricted. My advice is that you first of all come and delete them. You delete them from the ad manager. You come and delete them. Then you go to the page. If there is anything you posted there that doesn't comply with their advertising policies, you delete them. After you delete all that, you come back to account quality, and then you click on request review. In some cases, they may ask you to confirm your identity before you can request review. In that case, you can take time, change your, what do you call it, your name, your first and last name must match with the ID card you are using. Your first and last name, if you have to confirm your identity, your first and last name, and then your gender, your date of birth on the ID card, on your official ID card must match with what is exactly on your Facebook account before you request it, you submit your ID card. Okay. And for your information, you can use voter ID, passport, and driving license or national ID card to do identity verification. After you are done with that, you come and click. Most of the time, when you click, they will ask you to confirm your identity. You upload your ID. From there, you click on get started here, and then you request a review. They will ask you to request a review. So if you don't have anything or any of, if they are not asking you to confirm your identity, just go ahead and request a review. Okay. So you submit a description. You tell them that, oh, my page has been restricted from advertising. I am told that I didn't comply with one or more of our advertising policies, such as having too many ads rejected, attempting to circumvent our ad review process, participating in a fraudulent behavior, or associating with untrustworthy account. And this is a very disturbing news to my business, because I've not really violated any policy. I've run several ad campaigns. None of them has been rejected, and I am sure that this will definitely be a mistake. Please review my account and get my account reinstated for me. You take time to write. This may not be what you should write. It depends, whatever happens. If you were trying to do something that led to the restriction, describe exactly that. Some people ask me to put this text down so that they can use it, but I don't advise that you use exactly the same, because your issue may be different. If your issue is the same, you can write that. If your issue is different, describe whatever is the problem. In any case, try to describe what happened and you got the restriction. Even if you didn't do anything, write that there, and then you submit it. Just let them know that you don't have any intention to violate any Facebook or Instagram policies. It is a mistake, and you are sure that it could be a mistake from their system. Or if you did any mistake with unknown, they should forgive you and reinstate it for you. Then after that, you click on send, close. It will be in review within 48 hours. Then when it's done, they will reinstate it. And when you come back to account quality, you will see that there is no more restricted on it, and it means that it has been reinstated. So if you take time to follow this step-by-step procedure, at the end of the day, you are going to get your page reinstated. If you still follow it and you don't get a solution, please take time, look at the testimonies that you can see on the screen. We have helped several thousands of people to get back to advertise. We can help you too, and if you follow it, we will be able to help you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell, and like this video, and then subscribe to this channel. Leave any comment in the comment section. Follow the WhatsApp link in the description to contact us, and we will help you. Once again, have a great day. Bye-bye.